Hey guys, today I bring you my first in my Sapphire Summer series, which is a celebrity look. I haven't done a celebrity look in a really long time, so I'm pretty excited. This one is one of my many I will be doing from the Billboard Music Awards because I really like the makeup at that award show. This one was my favorite. It was Carly Rae Jepsen. I always love her makeup. I don't know about you guys, but I think her makeup's always spot on, really flattering, pretty cool, and I like that she did this red look, which kind of complemented her newly red locks. So I've done many red smoky looks before because I like them personally on my eyes and stuff, but this one's a little more subtle. It also, the way it's done, I think it's very subtle but still very like a little bit edgier than just doing a brown smoky eye. So if you want to see how to do this look right here, please stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is add a nice base. I added my personal favorite, which is actually like the exact color you want your finished look to be. And I've used this in every red look I think I've ever done. This is Pomegranate Punk by Maybelline. It's the most gorgeous base. I think you could use something like MAC has had one out before that's similar, but this is the only one I know that's out right now. So just a nice dark burgundy type base, and I just put that all over my lid, and then I took also the little brush that came out with the Maybelline Fall line to put it on the bottom. I like to do that, and then I also use that to trace out my outer bit a little more, because the thing with this look is it's smoky, but it is very shaped. It's not just like rounded, it's pointed. So I used the brush to make sure that was very pointed. Now, next thing I did was went in with this palette, this quad I just got, which I actually am really liking, because last Covergirl eyeshadow I tried I did not like, so I wasn't sure how I feel about this, but it's pretty good. It's Goldmine, and I first went in with that color right here, which is like a peachy nude. Just use that a little to blend out the edge on the top, just to make sure it's nice and smooth. And then I just went in with the color right next to it, the darkest one in the palette, which it looks more brown in the palette and probably on camera, but it comes off on your eyes as quite red toned. So I just took that all over my base, so on top and bottom, just with a blending brush, fluffed it over just to set it, because I didn't want the red to really stick, and I wanted it to have a bit more of a brown tone. So I took the brown, which is somewhat matte first, just to give us a nice base. And blending brush, as always with a smoky look, incredibly important. I just went in and blended out the edges, trying not to blend out the point we have, just kind of like keeping the shape but also blending. And on the bottom, what you want to do when you're blending the bottom is you just want to take your brush, look up, and just go at it. And you want to blend the bottom a lot, because it really, I have found, makes your looks that much better when you do that, regardless of what the look is. Next step was to take our red, which as you can see, it's a quite bright red, and I've never used any of these eyeshadows in a tutorial yet. This is Kiss My Sass Cosmetics. I did a haul a while back. This one's Broken Hearted, and because I put that brown base down first, I will get more of a burgundy tone versus that bright red, but still have that bright red in it. So I just took a brush and I took the littlest bit. Remember, it's easier to add more than to take away, so start off small and build it, which is what I did. And I just tapped it in and patted it on my lid gently, and then whatever was left on the tip of my brush I put on the lower bit. And also the bottom, take it pretty low because you want it to show through when you put your mascara on as well. So I just put that on gently, not adding too much, just enough to give it a nice red tone. And then once again went at it with my blending brush, even more this time, because with that red added, you really want to make sure it's blended out to keep it smoky. So just do a lot of blending. The next step is the only product I'm using today that's not drugstore, just because, or comparably priced, because I didn't have anything drugstore like this. Just Mary Luminizer. You want a very shimmery metallic highlight on the inner corner because she's very highlighted there. So I just took this, but you could take anything that does a similar effect. So taking a highlighting product is a very good idea. So just put that on the inner corner. Now the most important part of this look is your black liner on the top. It's really what's going to keep the look from being too harsh, and as you can see, probably as these clips go, it looks very red until I add this. Now it looks more like a finished look. So I just took my L'Oreal Carbon Black Lineur Intense and made a nice line. The point is not necessary. Her look is not super winged out, but because her eyeshadow is pointed, I think it looks better to do a point with your liner, as well as it will help to really show that you're going for that pointed look. So I just did that, but you can choose to do either way. And I kind of took it a little in the inner corner, but not all the way in, because obviously I have that white there, so I want that to stay highlighted. Last step before mascara, I couldn't tell if she was wearing liner or not. It wasn't incredibly apparent, but I think when you have red on the bottom, you really need to line it to make sure it's not like red right against your eye. So I took a gray, so it wouldn't be as intense as a black, but would still give you a bit of separation and definition. So this is just a really pretty one, Covergirl Liquiline Blast in, they don't have the names on it. I think it's Silver Spark or something like that. It's the gray one. And also the cool tone of the gray will really offset the red nicely. So put that on the waterline as well as kind of rubbing it into the tight line a little, just to make sure there's no like skin showing there. Lastly, just do your mascara. I'm taking my L'Oreal Voluminous Full Definition, and I just take that, and when I put it on, I kind of, I would do this whenever I do a wing. I pull it outwards just to connect with the wing. I also did that on the bottom because her lashes weren't like super defined down there. There were just a little bit of blackness. So by pulling them out, you don't get that completely doll-like look to your lashes. So just do that, and then you're done with your eyes. Now for everywhere else, she has kept it very subtle, obviously, with this bold look on the eyes. So I took a matte peach blush, Tickled Pink by e.l.f. I love this blush. Just put that on my cheeks. And then for the lips, I went with 2 Revlon products. First, I took a Revlon Just Been Kissable Balm Stain in Charm. You could also take a lipstick that's kind of a nudish, like peachy tone. But I like to do this because I'm taking a thick lip gloss on top, so it's not too many thick products, because this is quite thin. And it will just kind of start to mute out your lips. And then this lip gloss is incredibly opaque, so you could just go for lip gloss. But I kind of like having that base down. So this is the Peach Petal, Revlon Super Lustrous. So put that on top and you've got yourself a nice nude peach look, and that is it. Okay, so that is the finished Carly Rae Jepsen Billboard Music Awards inspired red smoky eye. I've done so many red smoky eyes, as I said in the intro, but I just love them so much, and so I hope you guys have enjoyed this look and found it helpful if you're trying to rock some red in your look. And I think it's very wearable for day to day as well as night. I think it's kind of something you could transition to either one, because it's like it's defined and stuff, but it's not incredibly super dark and smoky, because we didn't do a lot of defining. So that is all. I hope you guys have enjoyed this look. It's pretty easy, as I think a smoky eye should be. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned, because there will be a video every other day this summer, just like last summer, for my Sapphire Summer series, and we'll rotate celebrities, and then otherwise I'll do like palette looks and summer inspired and my Barbie looks, just random stuff. So stay tuned, because next time I think I will be putting up an old video that's supposed to have been up a long time ago, one of my nude looks. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye!